for the angle and my face. I woke up 2 hours ago. I'm still learning how to work this camera, so apologies for this angle. You guys aren't really that close to me, it just looks like that. I don't really know how to flip it, but today is a Wednesday and I don't have classes on Wednesday, but I'm going to be spending time with my grandma and dog sitting for Leo, which is Taylor's dog, if you didn't know. I'll also be studying today, doing some work, and yeah, then maybe go to the library later if I have time. I also wanted to go to Target to do some returns and get some yogurt. I am in need of yogurt. I kind of wanted to do a week in my life. It's 10:32 a.m. right now and I'm gonna go make a cup of coffee. I do have flowers in the back. There used to be tulips. I think they might have withered away, fallen. I don't really know what happened. There's also baby's breath, and my mom got that for me for Valentine's Day, and it was so beautiful. I love to collect flowers, and I don't get them often, but when I do, I keep them. So I have a whole collection. I just got to my aunt's house that I told you guys about I was going to, and I am with Leo. He has attachment issues to his parents, so he gets really nervous. The toilet just flushed. He gets really anxious without his parents, but he's always curious, and I am sitting with him in the other living room because I think he's more comfortable here right now. Sometimes he shakes a lot. I don't really know what's wrong. I try to make sure he is relaxed and feels comfortable without his parents here, because we also grew up together, and I would honestly say my childhood is also great because I remember really loving Leo and Dexter a lot when I was younger. Obviously still do, but Leo is also like another best friend, and growing up with him was amazing. I used to take him on some walks too sometimes. He really loved to go walking, but now the older he's gotten, he doesn't go anymore. One thing that Dexter and Leo loved to do was they would sit on my lap and they would just sleep. I don't really have anything to do tonight. I just kind of want to study because tomorrow I have Spanish again and I don't really understand what we're doing. I'm not gonna lie, we're learning how to mix preterite and imperfect together. And for some reason, it's really difficult in my mind. I can't really process how to do it. This video is probably going to be more of my relaxed videos. It's probably not going to have the best editing. This whole vlog is going to be from my camera and not my phone. So that's going to be a little different. I don't know how the audio quality is, but I also kind of like when the audio is a little muffled and it's not super clear. There's just something really cozy about that. So we'll see. slight angle, but I wanted to kind of update because it is now Friday. It's March 6th and it is 9:34. I also wanted to spend some time journaling because it's been a long time since I've been able to get up and just journal and take my time to have a slow morning. But I had a lot to say, and honestly, I'm in one of those funks where I have more to say, but I don't know what more I want to write about, so then I just kind of leave it at that. I just wrote this today. So this is my new entry from here, and then I wrote all the way from here. Sometimes I can only fill a page, sometimes I fill half a page, sometimes I can't even fill an entire page. I try not to force my writing just because I think your writing's more authentic when you truly feel the words. When I'm very upset, I'm sad, whatever I'm feeling, sometimes I'll pour that into my writing, even if it's for journaling or my book. But I think that when you write during those intense moments, it gives you a way to really bring out the scene. So I can't really force myself to just sit down and write about something. I really have to feel something. Oh my gosh. Sometimes when I listen to sad songs, it really can just help clarify a lot of things for me. I correlate them to books, my life experiences, my emotions. There came a time where I would prevent myself from listening to certain songs and playlists because I wanted to kind of avoid that period of my life where that song really resonated with me the most, and songs always take me back to a certain memory. So I would avoid listening to City of Stars, 505, everything that was Faison related, everything that was Eva Jax, I would stop listening to too, but I would avoid listening to their playlist because it reminded me of a time where I was really struggling the most mentally and physically. I went through a lot of issues in that time, and I like to see this new change is kind of a rebirth. I was able to have a second chance at life. That's the best way I can say it. Part of me mourns who I used to be and who I am now. I'm still the same girl. It's kind of hard to mourn yourself when you're still alive and you know that you're not exactly who you used to be, and the version of you now really doesn't know either who she wants to be or who she is. And so the past and the present kind of blends together. It's made me feel lost for a long time. I've gone through periods of being close to certain people and periods of growing apart. I think someday I would love to do a video about my specific experience, just in case for anyone else who's gone through something like me and went through a hard time of figuring out a way to really enjoy living life again. It's a hard process, and I would not have been able to do this without my family or my friends. I'm grateful that I'm still here. I want to say that even though so much time has passed, sometimes it still feels like yesterday for me, and sometimes it feels like 5 months ago. I feel like mourning and grief not even just pertain to death. It takes time. It's a cycle, and it comes in waves. I'm never really fully over everything that happened, but I'm also not fully hurt. I'm like in between. And I use my journaling to kind of help me figure out what I'm feeling and why, and maybe where it stems from or who. I'm sorry for talking at you guys, but I kind of wanted my vlog to be a little longer. I want it to kind of be really more realistic. Anyway, I am gonna go eat some breakfast now because I have been feeling nauseous this morning and I need to get something in my system. And then after that, I am gonna get ready for the day. Let's go eat some breakfast. Let's maybe have a cup of coffee and have a slow morning. You twice. You won once. I still have 2 over you. You not slick. I know your ways. Okay, so my cousin just beat me twice, but I bet I beat him.